Hello, and welcome to a Lina Mystic video. Today's reading is for Aries for the month of November. So if you are an Aries, keep watching to find out what your November is gonna look like. Before we get into this video, I want you to know if you clicked it, you're definitely meant to be here, especially if you're Aries, sun, moon, or rising. If you happen to find yourself not an Aries, but you did click this video, what are the odds? Keep watching to also figure out what's going to happen in November for you. Those of you who do not know me, my name is Lina, and I am the author of Healer's Break to Heal, the Guide to Forgiveness workbook. So if you're on your healing journey and you're looking to heal, that's definitely a great purchase for you, which is on Amazon. Let's get into this reading. All right, Aries, so let's fill it out. What's going to happen? What's going on? What's the energy? What's our first card? All in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. So this month of November, guys, this is exciting. This is telling me, and 111 is popping out for you guys. So definitely very newness, lots of creativity. That's another synchronicity. Lots of newness, lots of synchronicities going on for you with angel number 11, angel number 1. This is telling me that you are starting something new in your life. This could be a new job. Maybe you're actually talking about having kids. Maybe you're actually starting a new school. Maybe you're revamping your whole room. Maybe you're building a studio. It's something very new that you're doing, like a new idea, a new concept, a new build that you're doing. And with conception, I feel like some of you Aries are deciding to have children, or, you know, setting your intention to have children. Let me see what else is going on. Creative spark. Something with your creative abilities is being highlighted right now. And a lot of you guys, I'm also sensing new jobs, or you want a new job, and things kind of falling into place for that in the month of November. So you are starting to apply in the niche that you want to apply in, or someone is reaching out to you for a job that you may be pretty good at. I'm seeing you connect a lot with your family members during the month of November and encouraging somebody. You're a leader, you're a guide, you're a teacher for somebody. And this is a big step that you're taking to lead or guide somebody else. So if you find yourself and someone is coming to you for advice, if you find yourself in an instance where someone's coming to you for advice, definitely know and trust that you're not an imposter, and that you could actually have some good information to give them and provide for them. See what else. Belong to your own dream, create your own life. Okay, so you're definitely manifesting something right now in Aries. You are trying to rebuild your life. You are trying to apply to different things, because right now, lately, you haven't been satisfied with where you are. You haven't been quite satisfied with your job. If you've been in this job for a while, you haven't been quite satisfied with some of the relationships in your life. And this is a good time for you to speak out and say, hey, I'm not comfortable with the way that you're talking to me. I'm not comfortable with the way that this job is. I'm not comfortable, whatever it is that you're not comfortable with. It's time for you to say something about that, because you are kind of letting things, and the funny thing is, Aries, you are such an outspoken person, but it seems like lately you've been holding your tongue. And through holding your tongue, you're kind of suppressing how you actually feel in situations, and it's not the best for you. So right now, your throat chakra is actually very underdeveloped. It's very suppressed right now. And this is a good time for you to start speaking more, because I'm seeing that there is this blockage here that needs to be expressed. So yeah. Let's see what's another message. So we've got 2. It says, we're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. So you're going to be a bit more spunky in the month of November, a little bit more out there. I see you wearing bright colors, things that don't match, just a very unique dressing. And it seems like you typically wear dull colors, like maybe all black, or you wear like just a very like khakis and something. I feel like I'm seeing just something very typical, very mundane, but I can see you in the month of November trying to put on something that screams more your personality, which your personality is very bold, Aries. So you may be pulling out more red, more oranges, more yellows to embrace that fiery side of yourself. In fact, these colors can be very good for awakening those chakras. So if you want to awaken your root chakra, you want to feel more secure in your financial awareness, your financial abundance, and also just confident in yourself, then wearing this red, this orange, this yellow could be very bold for you, not only in the aspect of your physical sense, but also in your spiritual sense. So this is nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So changing up those colors with what you're wearing, being more bold with your outfits. And I guess it kind of makes sense because you'd be dressing more in fall colors, like earth tones for fall colors. And then this one says you are rare and free. So this is just a reminder that you are meant to be different. So if you feel like you stand out or you're too bright in a certain area, in a certain place, you're too different, let yourself be reminded that each different person brings in their own thing, and all of those things keep the wheels turning. All of those different gears keep it rolling, okay? So you are just another part of this bigger image, and without your part, something crucial is missing. So remember to continue being different. Do not try to keep making yourself fit in when you are so rare, when you are so different. You are rare, and the more you allow yourself to be yourself, your authentic self, the more you feel like you don't fit in. However, you'll start to feel like you fit within yourself, and that's what's most important, because you are the only one you will be with all the time. You and yourself will be with yourself all the time. So it's best that you feel secure in yourself rather than trying to make yourself fit into an image that you feel is expected of you in a certain environment. And let's pick from another deck. If you see me looking over, it's because I'm trying to make sure the camera is still on. Sounds ghetto, don't it? All right, so we've got transformation in the month of, I also like to randomly sing, excuse me, okay, transformation. This is all about you completely revamping yourself. You are awakening yourself. You're becoming new. You're becoming fresh. Everything about you is giving this breath of fresh air, this good feeling of, wow, I'm really starting to fall into myself. And you're going through this transformation that is bringing you closer to who you want to be. And it may not seem that way at first because you're like, this is not what I would typically do. And it makes you feel a little uncomfortable. And you like stability, although you're super fiery. You also, not only do you like stability, but you think you like stability where you really like spontaneous things as well. You like the unexpected, but you like to be ahead of it. You like to be kind of in control of it. So what you're looking for in the month of November is a newness, and you are creating that newness, and you are shifting your life into this new direction. And this transformation is big for you because you've been feeling a little stagnant for the past probably year or two. And you're like, I feel like I'm not really moving. I feel like I'm stuck. Like I've been in the same routine for 2 years, and I'm kind of ready to get out of it. Like I'm kind of over it at this point. Like I'm ready to explore something. I'm ready to get in my fiery sense. I'm ready to do something crazy. Like let's do something crazy, but like thoughtful and mindful. But you are experiencing this newness in yourself, and I'm seeing rainbows, and I'm also seeing like the sky blue with this red outline, and then it's turning green. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of different colors. It looks like you're going through different auras, different auric fields, and you're just trying to fill them out. You're speaking to different sorry guys, I'm seeing like a lot of different colors right now. So if I look weird, it's because, you know, I'm psychic and I can see stuff. So I'm seeing stuff out of my actual eyes. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of colors. It looks like you're trying out a lot of different things. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try that. And you can't quite figure out what resonates. And then in the last 2 years, you've been trying to figure that out. But now it's starting to feel like in the month of November, you're getting a clearer picture on what you actually want to do. And it's slightly different than what you thought you wanted to do. So let's say that you thought you wanted to, and this is just an example, you wanted to be a teacher. And then you try it out and you're like, I'm not quite sure this is what I want to do. Maybe you want to be more of a mentor. Maybe you want to be more of a coach, you know? So it's just like, hey, tweak it a little bit and try out new things and see where it takes you. That was the component that has been missing the last couple of years, is that you have felt like you have to pick something and stick with it. But the reality is you can pick something, stick with it for a little bit, try it out, see if you like it. And if you don't, try out something else, maybe something similar or maybe something completely different. It's up to you. But if you feel like you are not in the right place right now, this transformation is really going to help you understand that it actually is not set in stone. This place that you're at is not set in stone unless you decide it's set in stone. You get to decide if you want to stay here long term or if you're ready to go. And some instances you may be in a situation, a job, a company, a position where things are just falling apart and like you're getting these signs that it's not for you for the long term, but you're kind of so stubborn and you're like, well, I want to leave it up to me. I want it to be up to me. But at the same time, it is up to you and your energy is not matching to that opportunity. So if you're feeling urged to leave that opportunity, Aries, it's time to go. It's time to go. Guilt. Okay. So I'm seeing that some of you guys, 11 again, guys. These ones are crazy. I'm crazy too. But that 11, guys, that 11 is huge. Big deal. New things. Big things happening. Have faith in it. Trust your intuition through this process. And this guilt, this is telling me that you don't really want to leave where you're at because you might have guilt about it. You don't want to leave people you said you were going to be there for. You don't want to give up on somebody. You don't want to be the one that gives up on a group of people. You don't want to be the one that gives up on your coworkers. You don't want to be the one that gives up on your whoever is there with you. You don't want to transfer out of that school because you don't want to give up on the students that are with you or the teacher that's with you. You don't want to give up on the journey. You don't want to give up on someone else's journey. And you feel like you are so impactful in this environment that this guilt is building up inside of you because you feel like if you leave, it's going to make them fail. It's going to give them a hard time. But the reality of the situation is you haven't chosen yourself in the last 2 years. You've been choosing everybody else, and it's blinded you because you're scared you're going to feel guilty. But what's worse is the fact that you're going to stay in this place and not be able to give your all and be operating at a lower vibration because this is not where you're supposed to be. So open up that gateway. Open up that gateway and provide an opportunity for someone that really is, their heart is all in it, can do that job or that role or that placement that you have been doing, but you haven't been all in it. You've been losing your spark day by day. So Aries, I'm definitely getting a clear sign. Leave that relationship, leave that job, leave whatever that thing is that you feel like you stopped giving effort into and you feel like you will never be able to give effort to it again. So it's time to take a step away from what's not aligned with you, Aries. And if you find yourself trying to force fit yourself into something, it's all gonna fall apart. And you know how you can get, I'm sensing that most of you Aries watching this can get very like randomly just pissed off. And you don't want to leave that way. You don't want to leave that way by ruining your character and your image and who you are, like taking yourself to that level. Don't let yourself get to that level because Aries, once you start, you'll have the last word, okay? Let's just say that. So if you feel like you're supposed to be leaving something, definitely try to take those steps, that plan to move away from it. And this is also to say, if you feel like you need a break from something, take that break. And if you feel like that guilt is going to eat you if you take that break, then that's also something to think about because everyone needs a break from everything. And that's okay and that's healthy. Okay? So don't feel ashamed for needing a break from this. Let's see. Last card is exhaustion. Didn't we just say break? Didn't we just say you need a break? Okay. Do I really need to explain this one? You're exhausted. You're putting in so much effort. And then let's also say that this position, this thing, this person has drained you so much that there's no cup to pull from anymore. You're just not invested. And if you're not invested, where the heck are you going to pull from it? Because a lot of the times when we are invested in something, we can pull things out of our behinds. Because it's like, oh, I'm inspired by this. I'm motivated by this. Motivation can easily turn into something in your cup. But now you don't have any motivation for it. Now you're not inspired by it. So what do we have here? Nothing. And that's all we're giving out at this point. So don't let guilt hold you back from making the decision you need to make for yourself and for the future of this generation that you're leading, these people, this job, this if you're in a higher position, the people underneath you, if you're a teacher, the students. Don't let that guilt hold you back, because you have to make the decision that's best for yourself. And by doing that, you're making the best decision for them. Okay? So, Aries, let's see what else we get for you outside of this. The source. Okay, Aries, so you are being asked to, it says put down, I'm getting the message, put down that something that you think makes you connect to the source and try something else out. So if you're doing some type of, like let's say you do shrooms or something like that, and that's the only way you feel like you can connect to the source, put down that dependency, because there's something deeper within you that you can pull from your own source, and connect to the source. So any dependencies you have to connect to source, try out something different, Aries, is what I'm getting. Existence. Okay. So in the month of November, you are also trying to feel what you're here for. You're trying to, what am I here for? What am I supposed to be doing? Let me make this very simple for you. We are here to choose from so many different purposes, so many different lessons, and we just keep gathering things on our belt. That's what we're here for. So whichever direction you choose to take, Aries, you're still going to learn the lessons you're meant to learn. Okay? So you're not wasting your time. You haven't wasted your time. Everything you've learned up to this point was completely necessary. So if you are concerned about, oh, did I waste my time? Should I have invested in this? I shouldn't have did this because now I don't want to do it anymore. That's okay. You learned everything you were meant to learn in that experience. And you're here now. And it's going to help you for the journey to come. So do not doubt that everything that you experienced is a part of what you're going to experience in the future. And I hope this message helped you, Aries. If it did, please go ahead and comment down below a fire symbol. And I really do hope that this guides you through the month of November and that you feel inspired, because you deserve to be. You're literally a fire sign. You should feel that fiery goodness that can fulfill you. And I'm also getting a message to embrace some more light, some more sun, even if it's cold where you are. Embrace some more sun, get more vitamin D. Look at your vitamin D levels, check with your doctor, see if you need to take some vitamin D. And also I'm hearing vitamin C as well. So look into vitamin C as well and just boosting your immune system. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful November. Very enlightening one. It seems like you will. And I hope you find yourself back to yourself. All right, guys. See you in another video. Bye.